Okay, I'm back. Uh, uh, Things haven't been going so well. Um, I've been thinking really hard on how to do this. I've been watching old videos I've made and some reactions people have had, which are all good. But it's interesting, the last video I made, I was doing my port, bag, LR ringer, they call it. And I got 46 views. That's pretty cool. As I watched it myself again, and I was like, wow, that's pretty good advice, It's real, it's me, it's all it's just all, I can't make it up, you know what I mean? But anyways, I'm watching like what other people, I was like 46 views, and then I was like, the last one I was really sick. I was down here. I went on and on and on talking forever. I'm sorry. I used to watch this one guy before he died on YouTube. He kind of a little bit inspired me to do this. But anyways, I watched him all the way up until he passed on. And I don't know, I just stumbled upon him, and I was like, wow, he's a really nice guy, and he's really fighting hard, and it looks like doesn't look good, and he's trying to do everything he can to stay positive and try new things and stuff, and ultimately he's gone. So I'm trying to figure out, how do you make these videos? How he did it. Hey, it wasn't really, he had actual fake background. He was pretty banged up at the end. He said he was just sitting there one day and his neck broke. And he kind of joked about it. He said anybody who wants to support me say, oh, I broke my neck on my comments. So everybody just says, oh, I broke my neck. It was just crazy, but yeah, he broke his neck just sitting there towards the end. So he's all braced up and everything. And anyways, what am I trying to do? I talked to Cindy about what the heck's going on with this YouTube channel and what I'm doing. What I normally wouldn't do. I normally would not do this. Like, what the heck am I doing? Letting the whole world into my life. I never would do that. But this little still small voice inside said to do it. Just like the one that told me to go to that church after our neighbors were murdered. And then I have this huge church family. They're amazing. I love them with all my heart. And just more love, more people, more support, a bigger family. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. But this channel was something I would never do. But I'm doing it. And anyways, I was kind of like, well, let me do the groundwork as my medical situation, and I'll get the news out to everybody and stuff. But and that's the whatever you call it, I forget right now. Where we're recalling me just don't work very well these days. But that's the format, I suppose would be my medical issue. And I guess in there I'm splashing in some advice and trying to keep it, below an hour. Holy crap, it's 4 minutes in, 4:20 minutes in. Dude, it's my birthday, 4:20. Anyways, stupid useless information. Anyway, sorry. I talk a lot. I talk Cindy to sleep. I can guarantee it. I talked her to sleep yesterday. I talked yesterday for 3 hours. I told her a story yesterday for 3 hours, over 3 hours straight. She said, yeah. And she listened the whole way. She listened the whole time. And I was like, wow, she's like, I should have recorded all that, man, because we're trying to write a book. And all this information stuff, things I've never talked about, I'm talking about. And she's like, man, I should have recorded all that. But it was 3 hours, over 3 hours. So I need to tighten this up, make it quicker. My medical results are in, and I got back to my GI doctor, and he yesterday called me on his regular phone line. I was supposed to see him after hours, actually at 6:20, but he called me around 4. He doesn't think it's SMA syndrome, which I was really hoping for it to be, so that there'd be I guess not so simple operation that he does to correct it, and has been successful, he says, in doing that in people, but he is not convinced that it's SMA syndrome. And we discussed the reasons why. So now we're trying to figure out how, he's like, how do we feed you? Because I'm slowly wasting away, like one of the doctors said would happen. There's a myriad of other things happening. So much pain and suffering. It's so anyways, now we're trying, he's like, we'll get back next week, so next Friday, I mean this this Friday, right? Is that right? No. Yeah, next Friday. He said next Friday. Oh, sorry. We'll get back together again. He's going to talk to a vascular surgeon and have the vascular surgeon go over all of the pictures and images that we have of me. And I am one of the most photographed individuals in the hospital that I go to. Yeah. He's like, this is a teaching hospital, and you've been here for a while, and I've had so many pictures taken of me, so many CTs, so many MRIs, so many X-rays, just an insane amount of pictures. So he's going to go through them all. And I'm very well known at that hospital with everybody, because they study my case, and it's like a show from House, because it's like we don't know what's going on. So we talk again next Friday, and he's like, we need to figure out how to feed you. We're gonna discuss options of feeding tubes, which I don't want to do at all. But he talked about having a surgeon put a tube into my duodenum, whatever. It's bypasses the stomach, and then just feed me through that, and not eat any more food. Well, have an operation and hook me up to have tube on my chest, and don't eat anymore. Love Cindy's amazing cooking. And this is what it's all about for me, I think. Before I did this video, I'm sitting here trying to figure out, how do I do it? And the voice said, just open your heart. Open your heart. I'm like, open my heart to the world? Yep, open my heart and be in the moment. Be real. All possibilities belong in the moment. Reside in the moment. So stay in the moment and open your heart. And maybe I can get through this video. Sorry, such a wreck. I just didn't want to go all this way, and I was hoping it was like he was saying it was SMA syndrome, and we're gonna do this operation, and that's it. You're healed. It's not that simple. So that's what, like I said, it comes down to Cindy. It comes down to Cindy. Yeah. It comes down to you, of course. You all. Absolutely. But for me, Cindy's my best friend and my soulmate. She has been ever since I fell in love with her when we were children at 16, when I held her watch. I'll always tell that story. I fell in love with her at first sight. And it wasn't at first sight, but it was just, I guess Cupid's arrow flew through the air. I got to, experience that kind of feeling. And it hasn't never changed. I've always been in love with Cindy ever since. Everything and anything tried to divide us, her and I, and ultimately did. Divide us. Right, right during college, right at this beginning of college, right after high school. And I regretted everything that all my life. I never thought I'd ever have a chance being with her ever again. And we've been together for, I think, 8 years now, back together, after 25 years of not being together. That's an absolute miracle, I tell people. To be with my best friend and soulmate every day, and have a second chance at my first true love is a miracle from God. And thus, God is with us, her and I, because God put us together, undeniably. So we feel God's presence among her and I. We feel God's presence among us, her and I, together, because it's that important. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. This nose thing, right? Maybe that's the entertainment, right? Me blowing my nose. Oh, yay! You got a lot of likes because you blew your nose and you kept it under 20 minutes. Cindy's gonna love this. Jeez, it's like I'm trying to explain. What's gonna last forever are these videos after I'm gone, no matter what happens, and we don't know what's gonna happen. Nowadays, I'm taking a shower every single night, as I should be, but I do it especially so I'm clean, just in case I don't make it through the night. And I always make sure to tell Cindy I love her, and she knows what the odds are. She knows the situation we're in, which is what they call crisis. So every moment counts. Even this moment here. No matter how many likes I get. She'll always have these videos. And my son. And her 2 daughters. We'll always have these videos of the rest of my family and friends. But she'll always have these videos. And there'll always be talk about her and how much I love her and how amazing she is. And we also wanted to maybe in your future discuss how communication between caretaker, caregiver, and your partner, how it can go wrong a lot of times, and it can get in a way and of you're being ill and make it harder for you if you don't communicate with each other correctly. And it gets muddled, because we're dealing with issues that are very serious and nobody wants to talk about. And I'm sitting here telling the whole world, and I'm sitting here thinking, I'm going to tell the whole world, I'm letting the whole world in on this, and what the heck am I doing? But and it's not the whole world. It was 46 people. The shorts are getting more views. It's crazy. Like, the most views on my videos are an egg sandwich in the hospital, which was awful. And that's the most views. So I don't know what to say. This is one of those videos where I bring out the goat. Yeah, it's time. Been waiting to do that for a while. I hoped I wouldn't, but anyways. So this is for the love of everyone, especially Cindy. The wind beneath my wings, and you all also. Excuse me. The nose again, right? That's the entertainment. That's gonna get the likes. Blow in the nose. Not the fact that this might be my last will and testament. Which is insane. Not. It's just life. It's my life. It's where I'm at. Like I said, I'm just gonna document where I'm at. Continue to do this, and hopefully survive through this and be better for it. Be closer to Cindy and my friends and family, and make new and more friends right here along the way. And become a multi-billionaire and make everybody I know and everybody on this channel that subscribes and likes $1 million. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's definitely one of my dreams, and not my, well, yeah, it's a goal. You know, it's one of my goals. It's not a dream, it's a goal. It went from a dream to a goal to become a billionaire, and then, you know, make everybody I know a millionaire for sure. Right off the bat. Everybody on his channel, a millionaire. That'd get some likes, right? No kidding. I mean, seriously, like, we don't need a lot. Cindy and I don't need a lot. We want to make that our families financially free, and then we want to set you and everyone we know free financially. So we've been working on it for a while. I have, she has, you know, that's one of our goals, which is fun. It's a nice hobby. How to become a billionaire? Well, you've got to dream big. You got to break a lot of molds and reprogram a lot of programs that we've been programmed with to say that you can't. And then you got to say, I can. I'm doing that right now. Like, I'm facing the impossible. I've got this port in. It's brand new. I got it yesterday. My nurse, a wonderful, amazing woman, just amazing. One of the best nurses I've ever had. She's awesome. Cindy and I love her. She's just awesome. Just a wonderful person. Anyways, we'll go from that to a feeding tube, and the horrors of that. You know, I don't know, or other options, I guess. I'll let you know along the way, and give you some sound advice, and try to keep it under 20 minutes. My advice to you today is to open your hearts and be in the moment. And, you know, in this moment, try to transcend above everything, all your issues and problems, and say that you can achieve everything that you want in your life and have that magical life that you've always wanted. And you have to see that in the here and now by opening your heart and seeing that. And when you do that, you actually scientifically make a field around you expand to 10 meters. Scientifically, you can track all this stuff. Cindy loves to fact check me. It's a wonderful experience. Now that we've got this crazy phone thing right at her fingertips, she fact checks me all the time. When we were kids in high school, I used to BS all the time, and she couldn't fact check me, and now she can, so I have to keep it on point. But anyways, when you do that, yes, there's a vibration. There's a field around us that grows to 10 meters and affects everything around you in a positive way. So that's when you do that. When you open your heart. Well, how do you do that? You know what I mean? Well, it's, meditation. It's how it's done. You can do it with or without your eyes closed. You can do it. I meditate all the time. So, but anyways, you just, you try, you just get into the here and now. So many of us, and me included, are always living in the future or in the past. And we're never here. And the possibilities aren't in the past or in the future. The endless possibilities are in the now. And it takes practice. It takes practice to stay in the now and to live your possibilities. That's what I'm doing right now. I would never believe in a million years I'd be doing this, having this talk with you, with the world, and putting this out there forever. And everybody's going to see this. I love you, Casey, with all my heart and soul, and I always have since the moment of your conception. That's my son, and I just wanted to put that on record. He is the, everything. Your children are all in all. That you leave your legacy behind, and your children and grandchildren and all. So he is my all in all. You are my all in all, Casey. I'm sorry. I've never done this before, and I never thought I'd ever be doing this. So I don't know what I'm doing or how I do it or whatever. So I'm bumbling along doing it. So here you are, having to watch this over 22 minutes long. I'm so sorry. I just had to put it down for the record, though. Not really care about the time, and I'm trying to figure out how do you have these conversations and keep it down at a level of people that can pay attention and pay attention to, because your attention spans, everybody's attention spans have gotten shorter and shorter and shorter. I think they were 45 minutes when I was a kid. I think they're 15 minutes now. I'm not really sure what the science is on that. I'll have to look it up. But the normal attention span, I don't know what it is, but it was 45 minutes when I was a kid. So I think it's a lot less now. I think, everything, there's a lot of factors that have just taken away our attention span, especially these cell phones and everything. Click, 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 in 10, seconds. It's not fast enough. Seconds aren't fast enough. So, okay. I want to get back to the little house in prairie. You know what I mean? Get rid of these cell phones. Just go back to horse and buggy, man. Because I'm good. I just want to live happily. I'm not into all this. But now it's like I'm going to become a multi-billionaire. I'm going to survive this awful, awful disease and ailment or whatever, and stage 4 metastatic melanoma. And the crisis I'm in right now, to tell the story, to live to tell about it. And I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be what the case is. That's what I want. But we're going to see, I guess, what is going to be. As I have, yeah. Man, oh man, oh man. Not the results I wanted. I wanted him to say, you've got SMA syndrome and we'll do the operation and you're cured. Not, let's talk, about doing surgery to hook you up to a tube and have you bypass your stomach and you not eat food anymore. "24 minutes in, how long does it take?" Just say this. I guess that long. My friend's videos were a lot longer than mine. I watched all the way through them. he gives me the courage, and him and many other people that have gone before him during my journey since 2010 when I first got cancer. All the friends that have passed on since. It's a lot. You know, what are we doing here? What am I here for? I'm here to open my heart and be here and now and be love and share with you the horrible truths of my life at the moment. How do I feel? Sick as hell. After this, I'm just gonna go and lay down. I was wondering whether to do this from the bed or not, and I'll save the bed until I get past. I absolutely cannot do it from here, but if I can, I'm gonna try to always do the videos from here or out of bed. But yeah, lots of pain. I had to take migraine medicine at 4 o'clock in the morning. Not able to eat anything. I'll hook up an IV bag. I'm really worried and scared, and everything hurts. Jeez, even my shoulder. I feel like somebody punched me in the shoulder. It's crazy. But I'm 129 pounds now at 6'1.5", so I don't know. I keep all my blood levels up though, and we took blood yesterday, and my blood panels were all good except for, you know, wasting weight and nothing. Anemia is a big one, huge. I'm majorly anemic, and everything else that goes along with not, you know, having nutrition. And I'm losing my balance. Might have to have assistance on and off the toilet pretty soon. Yeah, it's in crisis. I'm in crisis, I guess, right now. I guess I'm trying to lie. Oh God, yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 28 minutes. I'm just sitting here watching the time go by. Whatever, it's gonna be 30 minutes, it's gonna be 30 minutes. You like my hair? Sorry. It's so shocking and insane at the same time, and then I'm doing this, which I don't really understand a lot about, but you all are that important, and like I said in this video, it's forever, and so that's really good. And I like to find the silver lining in every bad, dark situation. Try to find the positives and things. So that's one gigantic positive. So that's it. And also that this wasn't a whole hour. There you go, right? Sorry, it's so long. I love you guys. I love you, Cindy. I love you, Casey. I love you, everyone. Thank you for your support and watching this all the way through to this point. You get all of my love and respect. Either way. I'm not going to say leave a like. I don't understand all that, but I don't understand how somebody could watch me do what I did. You know, because 47 people watched what I did with my IV bag and didn't leave a like. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know. It's here forever, so it don't matter really. So, all right, half an hour. There we go. It's a record. It's established, but this was a hard one. All right, I'll sign off now so we can keep this short and move on to the next moment in time. I get some information and or something happens, or I don't know what to do or where to go with this, but I know that I'll have to paint a new painting. So that's cool, and I want to do some work, do some artwork, get something cranked out. That helps me a lot to do that, so I'll try to do that, keep me occupied, and growing my bonsai tree there. And then I have Gracie the turtle and the dogs to keep me busy, so I'll try to keep myself positive and keep on trucking, keep fighting. All right, I love you, and thank you for everything, for your time, and thank you so much for your support and your kind words and your likes, and I don't know, just thank you so much. This means a whole lot to me. It really does. It really is very, for me, all my respect to you. Because I know what it's like to be on the other side, watching other people do this. And I'm like, I don't have any special cartoons for you. Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you soon. I love you. See ya.